Good morning, Denny. It is Friday, March 27th, and today's video comes to you a lot like Germany after World War II. That is in 4 parts. Part 1, scarification. I looked that up on Google, and as you probably guessed, not a big fan of that. That looks very gruesome, and I don't know why someone would do that to their body. So I'm going to take this moment. You can pause the video if you want, grab your parents, because I have something to say to them. I'll wait. Hi, Danny's parents. I'm Parker. I am a friend of your daughter's, and I want to say you did a good job telling her that she shouldn't take razor blades and needles to her body. There's a saying around my household, tattoos hurt a lot going on, but they hurt a lot more coming off. So, good on you. You're nice, responsible parents. Okay, now back to Disney. Part 2, the Chinese room. The Chinese room is a philosophical experiment that kind of took on a mind of its own. It originally was constructed as an argument for strong AI. So the Chinese room goes like this. You're locked in a room with only one entrance, and it's a locked door. And inside this room, all you have is just like books upon books, and they're all just English to Chinese dictionaries. So a note comes under the door, and it's in Chinese. So you take your Chinese to English dictionary, and you see what it says. It says, "How are you?" And then you take your English to Chinese dictionary, and you write back in Chinese, "Good, how are you?" And you slide under the door. And then this goes on exchanging for hours. And to the person on the outside of the room, it seems like you're talking to a Chinese speaker. And they'd be right in that assumption. I mean, if someone hands you Chinese notes and you get handed back Chinese, it just makes sense that both speakers are Chinese. But it actually is the English to Chinese, Chinese to English thing that's happening inside the room. And it translates to robots. Basically, we can program robots to feel emotions, but does that mean they feel emotions? Or do they just get the impulses and then do the Chinese to English, English to Chinese thing, and just spit out other stuff? So, like, it takes in emotions, "My puppy has died," and spits out tears. But then again, what makes humans different in that way? Our brains do the exact same thing. But that's the rendition of Chinese room that I remember. Part 3, where did all the candy stores go? I've been to maybe like 5 different candy stores in my life, and like 4 of them have closed down. I can't remember the last time I went to a candy store. This is just my off-topic part because I wanted to make that Germany joke, and it was pretty good. Sorry, I liked it. But and then again, I can have cheesy and a sense of humor. But history nerd. Just kidding, I suck at history, but I know some things. Part 4, a challenge. I remember at the very beginning of this project, we talked about how you kind of struggled with writing. And I have a challenge for you because I walked around in high heels this past Monday, and I feel like I should be compensated. Just kidding. I did that to myself. But it's a fun challenge. I want you to write a short story. Just whatever strikes your fancy. You can edit it to the max. You can just spend 10 minutes on it. It could be a Hemingway short story. Hemingway's short stories, by the way, just 6 words and make the most impact. It's named after a story by Ernest Hemingway, and it goes like this. Baby shoes for sale, never worn. It's really sad, and I like sad things like that sometimes, but it was very depressing. But nevertheless, you have a challenge, please. I can't make you do this, but then again, it's for your own good. I want you to write a short story. You don't have to share it with me. You don't have to share it with anyone. I just want you to write a short story. It can be about anything. Science fiction, reality, anything. That is my challenge to you because I want you to grow as a writer. That is all for today. I will see you on Monday. TFTBA. No. Have a pleasant tomorrow. That might be a good sign off, but I don't know. Have a pleasant tomorrow. Bye.